Hail Mary.
You silly doggy.
God bless you, sir.
What's new around here?
Nothing much, lad. At least I haven't heard about anything.
I found Our Lady for the wedding.
Excellent! Who is she?
Her name's Emmeline of Winterthur. She was in the nomad camp.
She's got a name like a noble woman. Maybe a bit too foreign, suspicious. We'll have to think up a different name. But tell me, what did this Emmeline say?
She agreed to everything. I'll just have to get hold of some stuff.
So what are you chatting here with me for? Get to it! We'll meet in front of the fortress gate.
I've travelled half the region on account of your saltpeter. So I think it's time you told me something about yourself.
I think by now you know who I am, and what my place in the world is. This is where I stand, and over there is my mill. I'm just an ordinary miller, with an extraordinary interest in the way the world runs.
Well, at least tell me why you've settled in Lower Semine, of all places.
Isn't it obvious? It's the arse end of the world. It's peaceful here. At least it was until you came around and started asking questions.
Show me your wares.
Last night I had a dream about Marika. She returned to the camp bathed in light and carried poor Geza in her arms. She looked like the Virgin Mary herself. Demera, you should go to see Aranka. Why? You think it means something? Every dream means something. Go and ask her. Bachtalo tyrodrom, jadevle haromea.
Lacho dives, gaga.
Good day.
Good to see you.
God be with you. What would you like?
Can we go to Samin now?
I see you're already dolled up. And you don't look bad at all. Looking like that, you'll be fending girls off with a stick.
Good to hear. Should we go?
Hold on a while. I'll get washed and dressed, then we can go.
Welcome, Miller. Who are your companions?
Who do you think? More guests.
Crazel, my friend. So you've arrived. And you're bringing company?
Sir, allow me to introduce Miss Kvieta from Kolin. She's an acquaintance of mine. That is, I knew her parents. They were burghers.
I was passing by and Miller Crazel was kind enough to ask me to accompany him. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all. I wouldn't turn away a visitor from so far away.
Lord Samin, why didn't you tell me you were expecting a lovely lady?
I'm just as surprised as you are. This is Goodwife Kvieta.
Miss Kvieta, from Colleen. It's an honour, Master Chamberlain.
And what brings you here, Henry?
I'm accompanying Miller Crazel.
Henry helps me around the mill, so I asked him to come along to attend to Miss Kvieta. She doesn't know anyone here, so I didn't want to leave her alone.
The services of your lad will not be required. I'll be happy to take care of Miss Kvieta. Of course, only if she wants to.
It would be an honour, Master Chamberlain.
You can leave, boy.
But, Master Chamberlain, you wouldn't just send Henry off, would you?
There's plenty of food and drink, and my door is always open for Henry.
Thank you. What about Lord von Berghoff? Has he arrived yet? I'd love to meet him.
The Royal Chamberlain is certainly not interested in the likes of you, boy.
Well, he hasn't arrived yet anyway.
I'm sure he'll come. You don't have to worry, sir.
I hope so. We can't hold off the ceremony until evening.
Oh, plenty of daylight left. At least you can get rid of those flea-ridden beggars by the gate in the meantime.
What? They're back? Tuma! Didn't I tell you to chase them away?
I drove them off, but they came back.
Close the gate so the guests don't see them. They must be gone by the time Lord von Berghoff arrives. Every last one, you hear?
Oh dear, oh dear. Why so angry, sir? You seem a little jumpy. Surely not because of Sir Otto.
Of course it's because of him. What if it all ends up in disgrace? What if he turns up at the gate and leaves? I know he's capable of that.
Why would it end in disgrace?
Well, there are the beggars, and then there's Yurko and his band. I should never have invited them.
Do you want me to keep an eye on Yurko, to make sure he stays out of trouble?
Thanks, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
If the boy offers voluntarily, you shouldn't turn him down. If he proves himself, perhaps we can introduce him to Lord von Berghoff as a reward, if that's what he wants.
I promise I won't bring shame on you.
We'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svartepluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
See now, Henry? I'm sure he could point you out some pretty lasses.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest. In short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice! It's a big day for Samin.
one more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand it's for security.
Please,
Some food. Just a few crumbs of bread.
Yeah, well, that's women. Not many will tell you right away that they don't want anything to do with you. So they play hard to get, string you along, and then you look like an idiot when they finally tell you to fuck off.
Well, I didn't know you were such an expert on the female soul.
You're forgetting I have a younger sister. From her I learned things I really didn't even want to know.
Are you glad Agnes is marrying the future Lord Semi?
I'm glad she's happy. Or at least she seems to be. But if I find out that Hulda has so much as looked at her sideways...
Calm down, Svacha. Someone will hear you, but if you ever want to give him a proper beating, you can count me in. Tech even saying to her?
I was walking by a while ago, and he was telling her something about butterflies.
What an idiot. Is Mishka deaf, perhaps? Only a tree stump would have the patience to listen to that shit.
What's she supposed to do? Run away, yelling like crazy? There's nowhere for her to hide.
Do you want to go and tell Wojtek to stop making a fool of himself?
And miss all this fun? Forget it.
Shall we have a dance?
My feet are sore.
Show me here. I'll massage them for you and you'll be as spry as a deer.
Thanks, but it's not that bad.
So we can dance then.
Oh, you just never give up, do you?
I'll bring you some wine if you'd like.
I'm not thirsty.
Or a bite to eat. I just saw someone carrying a whole platter of roast meats.
Thanks, I'm not hungry.
So, something sweet. Anything you want.
You'll bring me anything I ask for?
Yes.
All right. Bring me a golden goose.
Mishka, shall we have a dance?
My feet are sore.
Show me here. I'll massage them for you and you'll be as spry as a deer.
Thanks, but it's not that bad.
So we can dance then.
You just never give up, do you?
You, lad, come here for a moment.
When will the ceremony start?
Father says we have to wait for Lord von Berghoff.
You don't want to wait, do you? You're keen to make your vows, eh?
He must be
Something
deaf.
like that.
What could I blame you?
Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubrovka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Isn't there something more to it? Everyone with two legs dances at a wedding. And young girls are always in demand. So there must be something else. Or am I wrong?
All right, I'll tell you. My girl's just clumsy. She dances like she has two left legs, and she kicks and tramples every partner's feet.
Indeed. Why wouldn't I dance with her? So what if she's not good at it?
Well, you're a good lad. Thank you. She'll be so happy. She's sitting there by the fire, the girl in the purple dress. But if she asks who sent you, you better not tell her. She's a sensitive girl, you know.
When will the ceremony start?
Father says we have to wait for Lord von Berghoff.
But you don't want to wait, do you? Keen to make your vows, eh?
Something like that.
Not that I blame you, I believe it too.
Why are you looking at me like that? Are you admiring your work?
No, sir. I'm just glad you gave me the honour of making your outfit for such an occasion.
I'm not fond of ostentatious cuts and colours, but I really like this. It fits like a glove. You did a damn good job, Master Taylor.
Thank you, sir. Always at your service any time.
Alder will be happy with his bride. Such a distant, quiet lad. She, on the other hand, is a lively lass. Not afraid to laugh out loud or speak her mind. They're like night and day. Ned is a fit enough for that very reason. She'll bring her up from and he'll pay her a bit. Let's hope so, God willing. So is Lord Von Berghoff anyway. Noble duties. Sorry, Betty, I haven't tasted it yet. But my husband really praised it. Is that so? Wow, that's good to hear. I brewed it myself. And how are you, Betty? What about the tavern? Business flourishing?
What can I tell you? It's been better. Father bandits up there. No wonder.
You mean there's not enough wayfarers?
There's no merchants coming either. They avoid Tusky and Margaret Blair. Children will be talking about this wedding for years to come.
We haven't.
What are you going to do here, crazy one? I thought you didn't give a damn about weddings and such.
You're right. Nothing better than the peace and quiet of my mill. But today is different. I've got a good reason to be here. I've been waiting to try out my new potion for a long time.
What kind of potion?
Always wanted to brew a decoction that would prevent me from getting drunk, no matter how much I drink. I think I'm finally going to make my breakthrough today.
Let's hope it works.
If I succeed, you'll be the first one to know. I promise.
Noble duties. Sorry, Betty, I haven't tasted it yet. But my husband really praised it. Is that so?
How are you? I'm Henry.
I'm Dobravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance? With you? I don't know. There's so many people.
Oh, come on. We're at a wedding. It's a time to celebrate and rejoice. Where else would you dance till your shoes fall apart? You're not going to just sit in the corner. Come on, don't make me beg.
Well, all right, let's go.
You're forgetting I have a younger sister. Her I'm really Are you glad Agnes is marrying the future Lord Simmons? I'm glad she's happy. She seems to be. I find out. Look, I'm sorry. Calm down, Swatchet. Someone will hear you, but you never want to give her a
The bottom foot was mine.
Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't danced like this in a long time. How did you enjoy it?
You dance like a fairy, Dubravka.
Truly? No one's ever told me that.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You're the first. Thank you. Well, I think I'll be going now. But maybe we'll meet again.
What's she supposed to do? Run away, yelling like crazy?
You dance just like a young girl.
Calm down, Sasha. Someone will hear you, but...
Things in your hands will be sleeping.
walking by a while ago. Hey, I know you. You fought with us at the tavern.
Well, sorry about that.
You have nothing to apologize for. Unlike that friend of yours. He started it all.
You mean Sir Hans? Aye, he can be a bit hot-headed.
Pretty haughty, too. But he punched me good, I'll give him that. And you fought bravely, too. You were outnumbered, but you still gave us a run for our money.
You were better. If they hadn't broken it up, we probably wouldn't have stood a chance.
Aye, well, you wouldn't have avoided the stocks either way. People in the village don't like strangers, and my father's no different. Anyway, as far as you and I are concerned, let's let bygones be bygones. All good?
It's all good.
See? I'm no idiot. I just can't stand stuck-up fellas. And you're not one of them, are you?
I hope not.
I know you're not. You're a good lad, I can tell. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Svatya. The pretty girl getting married today is my sister.
So I've heard.
This is Vitek.
We know each other. Henry saved my pa's hide from the wolves.
I heard about that. First the wolves and then the injured leg.
And that was just the beginning.
Aye, that's my pa. And his drinking. I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better today. He was asking after you. Did you talk yet?
Not yet.
If you want to talk to him, you'd better hurry up. Knowing him, he'll be sloshed in no time.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl and the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
Do you know who she is?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Actually, girls like poems. Well, unless you gabble like a barnyard gander while reciting them.
Gander, huh? Good one. Why don't you show Wojtek how it's done?
Well, I suppose I...
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to agree right away. You're an animal. You and I will get along just fine.
Well, you get along with everybody. Oh, that is, if you don't punch them in the mouth at first sight.
I don't know who I pity more, Mishka or Wojtek.
Definitely her. He's so stupid he can't even see how he's embarrassing himself. Whereas she knows it all too well. And I bet she'd like to disappear right now.
Yeah, well.
Shall we have a dance?
My feet are sore.
Show me here. I almost... Oh, Mishka, dearest. You give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and Valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Great things.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
To make the acquaintance of the young damsel. If she's willing, of course.
She's not willing, and she has no interest in your nonsense.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka,
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
I don't know. But I'd like to try it.
Another one?
Be my guest. I was just reciting Mishka a lovely poem. So let's see if you know any.
Oh, Angela, my dear, I swear I've never seen such a lovely pair. Oh, Jack, don't touch the merchandise until you've paid the going price.
You think that's funny? That's a pretty damn stupid poem.
Don't listen to him, Mishka. That's not for the ears of decent girls.
I wasn't expecting a verse from the royal court. But that, you haven't done too well so far.
That's putting it mildly. You'd bore even a chicken to death. Never mind a clever girl like you, Mishka.
You can talk. It looks like she's all fired up from your sweet talk. Did your ma teach you that?
You leave my ma out of this, you prick.
Shut up, the pair of you! I've had quite enough of your cock-measuring contest. And I don't know which is worse. That or your stupid rhymes.
But where are you going, Mishka?
Anywhere. As long as it's away from you two fools. What a
Fucking
pack
hell.
of idiots.
See what
this
you
is
did?
all I need.
Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
What an idiot. Is Mishka deaf, perhaps?
Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son.
How did it go?
Mishka's a nice girl. I'm glad I got to know her.
Don't try to bluff us, Henry. We saw how she sent both of you packing.
Anyway, you lost, so you're drinking.
Wait, what do you mean, lost? It was you two who made a bet. For 10 groschen.
Well, we did twist your arm a bit, so we'll drink with you.
All right then. To the newlyweds' health.
That's what everybody here drinks to. To ours!
To ours then. I should go and see Lord Semi. He looked worried, and I promised I'd help him. He'll introduce me to Lord von Bergoff in return.
Expensive fabrics.
If he starts yelling insults at me again, he'll hear what's... Welcome, Henry. I didn't expect to see you here. Olbram's here too. That toothless old bastard. I hope he has enough sense not to disgrace Lord Samin.
Why did they even invite him?
He's the richest farmer in the county. No denying that. I understand Lord Samin didn't want to offend him. But still, let's leave it be and have a drink, shall we?
I'd love to have a drink with you.
To your health, Henry.
To yours.
The damn place.
You've got a healthy husband, a son, and even a daughter-in-law.
Good willing.
Said I wasn't to send anyone. Lord von Bergau knows these parts very well. We don't have to lead him all the way here.
But old Lord Samin was looking pretty nervous.
It's not my fault the Samines want different things. You know what? Go and ask the lady what she would like us to do.
All right. Don't send anyone. I understand.
What are you doing in here? Only invited guests may come in.
The Lord sent me to tell you.
Thank you, lad. I haven't seen Dubravka this happy in a long time.
You're welcome.
Henry, dearest. I want to tell you something, although you probably already know what.
Dubravka, I don't want to hear it. I know what you want from me. And I also know you wouldn't be happy.
But why not? I mean, we get on great.
It's a bit embarrassing, but I have a weakness.
That still won't put me off. What weakness?
I once got kicked by a horse in the... Well, and since then, I just can't.
You can't what?
I can't serve as a husband. Or as a lover. I just can't.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Terribly sorry. So, well, forget I said anything. Take care.
You weren't too shabby back
Well, well, well. How did you get in here?
Greetings, innkeeper. I'm escorting the Chamberlain's lady.
Lady, you say? Don't be ridiculous.
Bailiff, he doesn't upstart. He doesn't know shit about how it's started.
Anyhow, Albram, how are you?
If it weren't for those taco twines, I'd be having the time of my life.
Are you still quarreling? I'm surprised you can still keep it up.
It's not my fault he's bastard or cocky. No respect for the elders whatsoever.
Well, hopefully you'll find peace one day. How did your quarrel with the Tackle Gang even begin?
Oh? They're a bunch of dirty thieves. What are you doing here, you dickhead? If we weren't at a wedding, I'd give you a good hiding. Get out of my sight!
Why, them servants with the booze? I'm so dry. If you rub me with a stick.
Hopefully you'll still have it for once. Riding so hard, worn out. It may be funny to you, but it will kill me out sooner or later. Talk to me, sir. Can't bear it.
I can't bear your woman over and over again.
You shut your mouth.
A big flop is good upon it.
But especially in the
They've not put that up yet.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Radovan, I haven't even thanked you properly for the present for Olga.
Don't mention it, sir. I just hope your son's happy.
What's wrong? He already has more.
hopefully you'll still have it. So at least it does rise. Something you forget of it. May it follow to you so that your stomach can handle all that drink sooner or later. Come on, let's get a taste of the pig. I can't bear your food.
Want some?
How did you quarrel with the top way to show off your work? Don't worry about it.
How brave you are.
With a weapon in their hand. Everyone is brave.
Really?
I just hope your son is...
Can I try?
God willing.
I'd like to feel it too.
He'd like to hold my sword.
Just for a moment.
I can't do that. If any of the nobles saw it, I'd be in trouble.
It's very hot in here, don't you think?
Don't waste your time. I'm on duty.
Aren't the gods supposed to keep everyone safe?
Well, yes. Why do you ask?
Well, let's say I passed out from the heat.
Go on.
It would be your duty to escort me somewhere cool and shady. Preferably somewhere quiet.
Well, yes. But just for a moment, you understand?
To do that. If I don't serve him, someone else will.
You must. You never know what's coming unless they say God.
Fuck you, you cockblocker.
Fortunately, with that.
Rotten luck. Everybody's out getting drunk and I'm stuck in this moldy dungeon. I'm sorry, but you have no business here. There's plenty of drinks for everyone outside. How are you, pal?
I see you didn't waste any time, gamekeeper.
I know! For Christ's sake! What have I done? What's my wife gonna say? I really want to stay away from the booze, but I can't do it alone! I know! Supposing you keep an eye on me, Henry.
What, mind you?
It's easy! Just don't let me drink!
I'd say it's a little late for that, isn't it?
Alright. So just don't let me end up under the table! If you see me with a drink in my hand, stop me from drinking it, Henry! Do you understand?
Ah, all right then. There's nothing else for it. I'll see what I can do.
You're made of gold! I'll never forget this.
Sure. Hand me what you're drinking right now then.
I'm starting to regret this.
Yeah. Wasn't too hard, was it? I'd like to learn something.
There's no time for it now. Come back later.
I hear you're in charge of the sword fighting tournament.
That's right, Henry. What is it? Would you like to try your hand?
First, I want to ask you something.
What do you want to know?
What are the rules?
Very simple. It's not hard. Everybody gets a wooden sword, and whoever wins first, wins. Whoever beats young Lord Alder, Svatopluk the bailiff's boy, and Lord Semyon himself, takes it all.
And what's the price?
Let it be a surprise.
You don't know, do you?
True, I don't. But I hear our master's being very generous, so you won't be disappointed.
Who do I fight first?
Young Lord Alder's waiting for you.
The groom?
Aye, him. Don't you dare wound him, Henry.
I'll be happy to take part.
All right. Then go and challenge our young lord to a duel.
I've never seen you before. Where are you from? Sir,
pretty face will stand out more. Oh.
Say anything. Well, I don't want to be her
Father. I'm not even married yet.
But you must. You never know what's coming, and as they say, God giveth, God taketh away. Fortunately, with Agnes, I don't think you have to worry. She is young, pious, and humble. She'll be a good mother to your children.
Whatever you say, Father.
I'm looking forward to your son's christening. I pray it comes soon.
I admit I haven't actually thought about it, Father. I'm not even married yet.
But you must.
Are you looking forward to being married?
Yes. Yes, I'm very fond of Agnes. But as a wise man once said, 2 things are needed for a perfect marriage. The husband must be deaf, and the wife blind. Yes, we'll see.
Where's your bride?
She hasn't arrived yet. She'd be here already if Sir Otto didn't keep us waiting. If it were up to me, I'd start without him. But Father won't hear of it.
And where's Lord von Berghoff?
How should I know? But I doubt he'll come anyway.
Oh? Why's that?
Because he couldn't care less about us. Father is really naive to think he does.
Shall we have a toast? To you and your betrothed?
I shouldn't. The ceremony is still to come. Soon, I hope.
Sir, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
God knows I'll gladly accept your challenge.
Only that someone needs to go as soon as possible.
Too bad you lost. But you've nothing to be ashamed of. Sir Older is an experienced swordsman.
Maybe next time.
Here, have some wine. You look a bit pale to me.
Thank you. What now?
If once wasn't enough, you can challenge the bailiff's son.
What can you tell me about him?
About Svatya? Hard to say. I don't really know him that well. But he can probably handle a sword, seeing as how he signed up for it of his own accord. Unlike our young lord who was ordered to do it.
I understand. I'll go and challenge him.
You know what? Go and ask the lady what she... likes to do. Don't send anyone. I understand. What are you doing in here? Only invited guests.
I'd like to challenge you to a duel, Svatya.
Well, how could I refuse?
You might come to regret it, though.
What are you waiting for?
What a view!
Too bad, Henry. Even I didn't expect the bailiff's boy to be that good with a sword.
He won fair and square. He's better than me.
But you've got nothing to be ashamed of either, lad.
Thank you, Norley. Now I need a drink to drown out the pain.
Good idea, son.
Who am I going to face next?
Now, take a break and come back in a while.
Did he tell you anything else?
Still be doing something useful for a change. He could have told me to go to hell.
You!